Hey Aries, how are you doing? Welcome to my channel, Crystal Empress 33. My name is Crystal and I have got your weekly message. This is going to be career focused, so if you're not interested in that, please watch out for the next one, okay? I'm going to be posting one zodiac sign each week, plus I'll be doing a daily collective Monday through Friday, so you can look out for those. I just heard you are a great match for a position that you've been wanting, and it's right around the corner. This is something that's going to be happening fairly soon. That's why they're having me do this. And you know what I'll say, Aries? I had something happen to me a few days ago. It was a conversation with somebody, and in that conversation, I could hear exactly, and as that conversation was happening, it reminded me of a reading that I did 8-9 months ago. And it was verbatim what I had said was what this person said that came out of their mouth. I was like, oh my gosh. So don't get too discouraged with the timelines. You know, if this isn't something where it doesn't happen and then the next few days, it doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It just means that other things had to happen in the process. Other things had to cook and come to fruition. So don't beat yourself up, okay? Yeah, you're going to be leaving a current position or looking for something better, and this is great because whatever you're doing now, you're going to let go of this with a smile on your face. You're not going to let go of this job in frustration. You're going to be very happy that you get to switch and do what it is that you've been wanting to do for quite some time. Whatever that is. Passion. They told me to just look at the bottom of this deck. So, yeah, passion. Look. You're getting something brand new. You're getting something that's just, it's ready for you. Okay? It's ripe and it's ready for you to take. And you're going to be leaving an old position and starting something new. It's tied to something creative or some type of passion, but it's also going to, the relationships that bud from this are going to be, I keep hearing the word, I'm sorry, but it's like interrupting my thoughts. I keep hearing the word circumstantial evidence. What does that have to do with this? Your circumstances have been... What does that mean? What does that mean? And how does that tie into this? Okay. Okay. Let me grab this off the ground. All right. You saw my eyeball on the camera. That's hilarious. Okay. So there's some type of circumstance. The reason something has taken as long as it has is because there was some type of circumstance that involved a relationship, some type of relationship that you were in, whether it was friendship or platonic, but whatever that circumstance is, they want you to know that you're about to receive some type of clarity about this through communication. It's actually like a phone call, or it feels like a voice talk. Like it's not, through a DM or a text. This is something where either you meet in person or... Yeah, you do. You meet in person with someone. And they have some type of... I just kept hearing circumstantial evidence regarding some partying that they're doing, things that are unsavory, and somehow this helps you. I don't know how this helps you out. They're not going to go that far. They just told me that's it. Zip your lip. There's something that you are going to find out, and that also happens around the same time you receive an offer. It's weird, and it makes you giggle. It's that you see the evidence and it makes you laugh. Because you realize, like, once you receive some type of position offer, like some type of offer here, you realize like you have the finances to take care of something. You know, it's like you're so happy with the offer that you're so happy with the offer here that it like eases the blow for this situation. It's like this situation has energetically put you in jail, let's just say. This relationship with whoever this is has energetically put you in prison. That's where you've been living, a mental prison, an emotional prison. And now you're cutting ties with that. And you're cutting ties with that to go towards passion, to go towards creativity, to go towards people who love you, genuinely care about you. They told me to pay attention to the travel message of this card. Travel. Okay, they told me to look at the imagery, now I know why. So, I'm like rubbing my hand over this creepy, I know. They want me to point out, like, you see how this heart, it looks like it's split, but that's actually a piece of her hair. So, what they're telling me, especially with this being pink, it's like somebody really manipulated your compassion and your tenderness. It was almost like they were addicted to your affection and your willingness to like put them first. And they want you to pay attention to like this heart. It's like this is like all of these things were strengths inside of you. And this is something whoever is going to be offering you position, since they have some type of evidence for you, circumstantial evidence on some shit. Hold on. I was getting a thought. They're going to communicate with you regarding this. So whoever has this circumstantial evidence, okay, somehow it's going to be tied to you making money in some platform. I don't know how. Career, if it's working for a company, being your own boss, collaborating, I don't know. However it is. But they have seen the darkness, and they haven't used this deck. They have seen the darkness that you have been put through and how your heart has been abused. How you've been mishandled and misused in a lot of ways. And the thing is, they see your strength and your power and how this has been manipulated. And they want to help you heal this and come back to this place of like Queen of Cups energy where you're real tender. And it's going to take some experiences in order for you to do that. It's going to take some really high vibrational experiences with some people who could give you a good solid example of what it's like to be loved unconditionally. And that's what you're stepping into. So something where somebody having some type of circumstantial evidence that's going to benefit you and help you move away and get away from a situation with this travel card. You're not going to have to, this reminds me of like being real cold, real calculated, you know, very discerning to almost to a point of every word you say would pierce somebody, you know, so she's got that sword ready to wield it, you know, and what they're telling me is they want to help you get out of this energy. They want to help you feel peace. They want to help you feel ease. They want you to know that life can be much easier than it's been for you this past few years. There are better ways to do things, and that's what they're coming in to show you. That there are better ways to get what you want than having to fight and hustle and bustle the way that you have, Aries. A 9/11 on the clock. I'm telling you, this could be something that really puts somebody in jail. 9/16 was just on the clock. That's my mother's date of birth. All right. So let's get back to these. Okay. Yeah. Didn't I say possibly working for yourself or being, you could be a speaker with that King of Swords? Whatever it is, they weren't hiring in the past. There was, like, the position was not available in the past. There wasn't any funds allocated for this position. You know, a rec form was created for this position. It's actually been a part of the company now. You know, it's legally binding now within the company. There's a rec for this position now. And they are remembering you, and they're remembering your people skills. They're remembering that you communicate well with others, that you get along well with others. I did hear that you could be a little headstrong sometimes. But I'm hearing they like that about you because it's a quality that you are going to need in this position at certain times. Not all the time, but just learning to, like, really stand up for yourself and not let people walk all over you, because I feel like whatever it is you've been learning, you're taking that information and you're going to synthesize it into something to take actionary steps this time. You could be synthesizing everything that you've been going through and put it into a book, and it'll be highly successful. But they want you to keep learning and taking action towards the things that are going to benefit this walk. And it's not so much that you need to do it right now, but you're going to want to do it. And here's why. First off, how often do you like to go into an interview unprepared? How does that feel when you go into an interview and you're not prepared to answer the questions that they ask? Or it's been so long since you've read something or studied something that when they ask you a question about it, you can't remember it because there's been so many large gaps in between when you've actually did the studying. So they want you to really hone in on that. It's not so much energetically that is, like, required, because I feel like your energy is pretty good. But this is going to take it to the next level, is what I heard. This is going to take it and raise your vibration. I just heard some spiritual abilities are going to unlock. And I'm not going to call them gifts. They are abilities, because everybody's able to do this stuff. Everybody. It is not, it's not specialized for one person here, one person there. It's just about your vibration and where you are vibrationally. Okay. Is there anything else? No, it didn't work. These. Look, dude, this came out like a story. You see this? You could have children. Children could have been involved in this, whatever that circumstantial evidence is about. But it's like all of this has been recorded somehow. Like, there's certain arguments that have been recorded. It could be in regards to co-parenting regarding a child. It doesn't have to be, but since they had me specifically use this deck, it really could be. And you notice how you're not even looking at that anymore. You're not even looking at these arguments anymore. You're ready to go. You've had enough. And you're looking towards this. You're looking towards a happy home, contentment, peace within a family dynamic, celebrations, just being able to be happy and not have to deal with animosity and problems. And I feel like whoever's source is sent to have your back in regard to this situation. And I feel like it's multiple people at play here, a lot of ancestral energies coming through, where they are the ones helping you out. They are the ones who are putting blockages in the way, having evidence come to light, showing people's true colors. And it's like you don't have to do anything but learn and take action on whatever you're learning. That's it. That's all you have to do. Congratulations, Aries. I like that we started this week's readings off with that. And this is a long-term position. This is something that you could spend your entire life doing. It's time to retire, and you don't even want to retire because you enjoy what you're doing. All right? That's what I have for you, Aries. I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love.